I look across that span and I think about talent, and there's all this discussion about there's a war for talent, and you hear and read all this kind of interesting stuff. The reality is there's no war for talent. It's already won. Talent has won. End of discussion, right? There's no ongoing war. And so some of the things that really come to mind is, first off, the technology curve is moving so fast. There is no point hiring someone or thinking about a talent base that can do everything you need it to be done. So the thinking about how do you bring in a talent pool that is curious, that is humble, that wants to learn and has this learning mindset, it becomes super important, because you'll never have the talent that knows everything you need to be known. And I think the learning is a big part of it. I also learned very early, and this has come to be the case now as we do more AI projects, that diversity is key, not because it's a nice thing to do, not because you need to meet internal numbers, not because it is actually right for the world, but frankly, just down to business, getting the best outcomes, getting the best results, getting the best models built, getting the best business nuance applied to the way you solve a problem, and then apply it back to the world and the experience that it delivers. You need the diversity of talent that can bring different perspectives and make that happen. And so, how do you purposefully build a team that is diverse, and how do you build a team where you're not hiring for skill sets, but you're hiring for appetite, for attitude, for learning ability? And then the last thing I'll say is, listen, many of us over our careers will end up running very large organizations, and because diversity, because inclusiveness, and because curiosity and learning is such an important part. One thing that I sort of have religion about is about talking last, speaking last. So if you're in a group forum, you want some of the newest members and the rest of the team to actually speak first, because before you speak. And part of the reason for that is oftentimes, without thinking, we can cut off a whole discussion thread or an angle or an approach that might otherwise come out. And so I think it's just a great practice to be mindful of speaking last as you engage in larger interactions and really get a lot more voices on the table, because in the end, that allows you to make better decisions.